So you guys heard the noise that microwave was making. That's a very distinct noise. Uh, that's usually is the magnetron. So, so this video is not about how to remove the microwave, but to give you a quick pointer, you do have 2 or 3 screws up top, and you might need 2 people to help you take it down. You pull the stove. If you do have a stove, you have a cooktop, put something on top to secure or cover that cooktop. And be careful when you lower the front of the microwave, you will have to tilt the front forward and then lift the back and take it down. You might need 2 people. It's not that heavy, but it's cumbersome. So we have the microwave on the ground, and you're going to remove all the screws up top. Then some units will have screws on the side, also the back, of course. And pay attention to where you get your screws from. They're all different. The bottom will have more of a pan head, and the top is going to be what do you call those screws? Anyways, just pay attention to all the screws. So we're inside right now, and the first thing we're going to be checking is the magnetron. Put your meter to continuity. Now we're testing the body as well. So 1 lead is going to be on the body, and you should not get a beep. But if you get a beep, that means it's bad, it's grounded. Replace it. Now, as you see, that one is bad. That's why it was not heating and it was not making any noise. So here we are testing the new one. See that? Nothing. Nothing, no continuity, meaning the internal parts off the magnetron are not grounded to the body. When they are, then you have a problem. And so we're going to replace that. Also, another thing you need to check is the diode. Now, it was kind of hard to show you exactly how to check the diode. I did not have, the angle wasn't all that good, but I actually have other videos on microwave repairs where I showed the testing or checking of the diode. So basically on the diode, which is part of your heating circuit, so you have a diode at the end of the capacitor. So if you put your meter on one end, okay, so you have that cathode, which is that thing between the diode. So if you go at the grounding where the screw is connected on the body of the microwave and you go up, you're not going to go all the way up. You should have continuity. When you go past the bridge or past that big insulation, you should not get continuity. If you get continuity, the diode is shorted and it is bad. So half of a diode, keep your meter 1 lead on the body and leave it right there. And if you touch the base of the diode that has the screw in it, you should get continuity. And as you keep testing and going up, you should not get continuity all the way up to where the capacitor is plugged in. That should not have continuity. If you do, it is shorted. So these are the screws. So we're getting ready to remove the, it's a like an air, it's a piece of plastic. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it has a piece of foam, so it's like an insulation. And you do have screws in the back, so just pay attention to how you remove the screws. I could have removed the ground strap, that green screw. It would have been a little bit easier just to go straight on up, but nonetheless, it was still pretty easy. And the Magnetron, I think they're Torx 20 or 25. And you can't look at those and know exactly if they're good or bad. You do need a meter. But normally when you turn your microwave on, it is a very distinct sound. And guys, pay attention to where anything that you do or work on, always pay attention to where the wires are. So the Magnetron is in, and we're going to be checking now the diode, which is that black. So the angle was kind of tight, so just pay attention here if you can, but I already explained how to check it. Yeah, hopefully you could, sorry about the angle, like I said, but basically if you can test from one end off the diode, meaning the part that is on the capacitor, if you put your meter on one end and the other on the ground, if it beeps, it is bad, okay? It should not beep. So, and as you move further on down, then you should not be able to get a beep. Actually, as you move further on past, you will get a beep. But if you go all the way up, you should not get a beep. So we're putting it back together. So from here on, it's just pretty straightforward. The repair portion is done. Pay attention to how and where you took screws out of. Quick tip on getting the installation of the cavity or the cabinet back on. On the front, you will have, it's basically where the front of the microwave is. You'll have a piece of, thin piece of metal that slides in between the front of the microwave on the side, and that holds the sides of the microwave in. So if you don't get it in, it's going to be sticking out. So you do have to press the side of the microwave as you slide it in. So I think you'll be okay. So, but this covers the repair portion of the microwave. You can watch the rest of the video. Just make sure that if you do have a freestanding range that can be removed, just slide it out of the way so that it makes removing the microwave a lot easier than trying to work over. In fact, I had a customer that tried to fix their microwave and it slipped out of their hand, and of course it ended up on top of the glass top, destroying it. So be mindful of that. And when you put it in, see those holes? I'm not sure if you've seen them. It went by kind of fast. But you do have holes in the back of the microwave on the back. And that's how you're going to basically insert it. Right there, there's one at the bottom. And what you do, you're going to lift the microwave and you're going to set the back of the microwave. Oh, there it is right here, coming up. See that? Right on the back. There it is. And have someone hold it. I mean, I did this by myself. This is what I do. And then you insert your screws, and that's it. Then you plug the unit in, and you're good to go. Here we go. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.